You are listening to an original message from the reader currently known as Jason Ashanti McDaniel of Madam Jason's Tarot. Hello, you guys. I'm back with the second 15-minute. So the one I just got done doing was for last Monday, but I was late, and then I'm early doing the one for tomorrow because I don't know if I'll post tomorrow because I'm doing research for stuff on the BookTube channel. But if I don't post tomorrow, I'll post the day after that, or I'll start doing the horoscope soon again. So this is just a quick energy check for those of you who love tarot but don't want to overdo it, and then just sometimes you need extra clarity or synchronicities, just to let you know like what's going on around you right now. It might also be related to the one that I just did, because sometimes the readings, when I do multiple in a day, they run into each other, but this could be a completely different collective of my tribe. But we have safe travel here at the bottom of the deck. I just talked about how like Sagittarius energy pops up a lot in my 15 minutes for whatever reason. I don't know if that's going to be the sign that watches me the most, because I do the horoscopes and then I do all signs videos, but Sagittarius kind of like dominates the all signs videos. We have Stormy here with Sacred Symbols and Oracles. We have the Ma'at Feather for Truth. Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is also the energy of communication. Thoughts, you know, the swords and tarot. And then we also have friendship here with the Native American symbol that represents ending strife or coming together after a conflict. So whenever I see safe travel or home in this deck, it does kind of give me the energy of two people who are kind of estranged or in no contact, that are not talking to each other, that have a possibility of coming back together. So that could be in a romantic sense, that could be a family member who you haven't really been talking about, but there's something about someone needing to communicate a truth, which is going to cause two people to have to come back together. Also with Stormy here, someone could be going through a hard time. They could be going through their dark night of the soul. So you might be picking up on someone's energy telepathically, or even if you watch other readers, they're all kind of saying the same thing. Like this person keeps popping up in your videos. This could also be a friend who you're not getting along with. I think a long time ago, it might have been the July horoscope, the 30-minute or the 60-minute for Gemini. I was picking up on two friends that kind of got into an argument about politics, gaming, fandom, music. They got into like a petty argument, but it caused like a huge blowout. So I'm going to link that video at the end screen, because I just heard that it could possibly resonate with whoever that reading was for. But I'm jumping straight into the tarot so I could see what the main message is, and then if we have time, we could clarify a little bit more. You might be getting communication from someone soon, since we have Truth and Air. Some of you might have been seeing a lot of angel numbers with 5 in it too, particularly 555, because that angel number represents change. The 5s in tarot represent change, and I just feel like someone really wants to apologize to you right now. Yeah, this might be related to the other 15-minute that I do, because I do see like a no contact relationship here. Queen of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, specifically Libra energy. It's also in correspondence to Virgo. If you know, you know. If you've been watching me for a while, I always talk about how the Virgo collective is very spicy, but Virgos are also known for being very blunt, very sarcastic. They just say whatever they feel. So we have 7 of Swords in the reverse. I mean, every card in tarot has multiple meanings, upright, reverse, crossing. But whenever I see 7 of Swords in the reverse, I just kind of associate it with someone apologizing or someone getting caught. I know the swords represent like mental agility. So this could also just represent strategizing or someone's plans failing. Someone feeling like they need to gather their thoughts before they come to you. But then we have Ace of Swords upright, the King of Cups in the reverse. I think King of Cups reverse came out in the other one that I just did too. So it's that same person. Some of you are going to be watching both of the 15 minutes, but someone who could be in their feelings because they realize the truth about you. King of Wands, this could be a visionary. This could be someone who's very attractive, or they're attracted to you. A lot of sexual energy, a lot of passion. Someone wants to do create things with you, do creative things with you. And with Two of Cups in the reverse, this might be a soul tie relationship that is in no contact. You guys might have argued about irreconcilable differences. At one point, your differences might have caused you to split up, but you're realizing that you two are alike in the areas that matter for you to be equally yoked, but also in the areas in which you are different or you are polarizing. That helps the other person to see the other aspect and to gain more insight into their shadow. So Two of Cups, people usually associate that more so with friendship and soulmates, but it's just like a soul tie connection as well. Like I said, someone could be getting in an argument, or they got in an argument with a friend or a family member who you were close to them at one point, but then something happened. So let's start off by clarifying Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay, Seven of Pentacles came flying out, and it came out crossing. I'm going to take it in the reverse, though. Again, just like the Seven of Swords reverse, that energy of sevens, completing cycles, but also something that I'm picking up about a plan not working. In that Gemini video that I did a couple months ago, I was also picking up that you and your friend, for somebody, you kept on saying that we were going to do a project over and over again. We were going to start a YouTube channel. We were going to create a video game together. And I feel like you could have financially invested in something, but one of the friends is more of like a sluggard than the other one. So I do feel like someone could have gotten to an argument with someone about the way how they do what they do with the Seven of Swords reverse, or the way how they're budgeting for something with the Seven of Pentacles reverse. But it felt like a relationship where things weren't balanced, and one person was taking on more than the other person was. I think that was Five of Wands that wanted to come out. Eight of Wands upright, Nine of Pentacles upright. So this represents someone wanting to talk to someone after they've had a period of just hermiting, being by themselves, being self-sufficient. This could resonate with people who are looking at this through a romantic lens. If you kind of got into an argument with your friend or someone that you're close to, and you decided to just do the project by yourself, them seeing you do it by yourself is making them want to talk to you again. Law of attraction, whenever you pull your energy back, that's when people want to chase. What else about those two that just came out? Two of Swords upright. Again, no contact, balanced decisions, not being biased. Maybe someone tried to call you. They left you a voice message. They DM'd you. You got the notification that this person is reaching out, but you're still pondering on what you should say back to them. Some of you, you've kind of had like an anxiety attack, or you weren't ready for this person to reach out to you with the Page of Wands in the reverse. Six of Cups, someone wants to make it the way how it used to be. And you could take that as it resonates. It could be any kind of relationship. Okay, let's see, what is Seven of Swords reversed about? King of Pentacles. This King of Cups reversed and King of Pentacles upright came out in the other one. So these two readings are connected. Someone is almost becoming an emperor, because we have 3 out of 4 kings here. 2 of them are upright, 1 is in the reverse. So this could be the same person, different excuse me, different aspects of the same person. And there's another message, just like the other 15-minute, of someone working on a project, and they want someone to do it with them. What's going on with this King of Pentacles? I even see 3 of Cups here. There was Cancer energy in the last one. 3 of Cups is a card that could represent reunion, and also friendship, like you getting back into, someone getting back into your good graces. They could be manifesting you on a literal sense and just like emotionally through their thoughts, with the Magician here. I always look at the people in the Pentacles and the Wand suit as like witchy energy too. King of Pentacles could actually be kind of witchy. He could be kind of like a warlock or a brujo. Pentacles are like botanical energy, so this could be a person that smokes, or this is a person that likes to do things with herbs, a lot of herb magic. This could be a masculine that's doing like a sweetening jar on someone, or doing a love spell for some of you. What else about the Magician? This is also a go-getter, someone who uses all of their resources to get by. One thing about King of Pentacles energy, like, I'm gonna use my twin as an example. I was just gonna keep it general, but I'll just use my twin as an example to be specific. So he's a full-time truck driver. He's a King of Pentacles, but he's a Taurus specifically with a Virgo moon. He's a full-time truck driver. He's also an independent filmmaker. And so he makes enough money. But the thing about earth sign men, especially Taurus, is like they can be like kind of frugal even when they do have money, because they just value like money. Like Tauruses are usually very good with money when they're high vibrational. So it's that. It's like the King of Pentacles having money, but sometimes they apply for grants, or sometimes they might use like some sort of government assistance legally in order to save money. That's just one of their life hacks. So this is a person that has street smarts as well. The Hierophant upright. Here's another important major arcana, really strong divine masculine energy here with the Magician, King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So this is someone who's committed to their goals. This might be a person that for the longest time they've been prioritizing money, but now it's like, what good is all of that if you don't have someone to share it with? This, and again, the Hierophant and the King of Wands, both of those are spiritual cards as well. So this could be a person who's kind of like a Babalao, a warlock, a brujo. So they're pretty esoteric. They're a divine masculine, and they know a lot about spiritual knowledge. Here we go, more Cancer energy here. And always remember, reversals are sometimes just blockages. It doesn't have to be the negative aspect of a card. But we have the Lovers in the reverse, twin flame separation. Someone needing to make a choice, because the Lovers was originally called the Choice, ultimatums. Queen of Cups upright, the Chariot in the reverse, the Fool upright, and the Empress reverse. So the Empress being in the reverse, I see this as someone knowing who their Empress is, but they need to make moves towards them. Actually, this Empress reverse and the Queen of Cups upright could be the same person. The Chariot is another card in tarot that has triangulation. So this could be talking about the relationship not moving forward. And this could be a situation where this Queen of Cups, she specializes in the emotional or the intuitive aspect of the relationship. This King of Pentacles could specialize in the financial aspect. So it's not like this Queen of Cups is waiting around for this divine masculine to save her. But I feel like the divine masculine, he wants to apologize to divine feminine, provide for her, and make her live soft or not have to worry about financial things. Because this Empress has dreams and goals of her own, but with the Empress in the reverse, maybe it's just been really hard for her to manifest, even if she's also a Magician energy and she's not making any excuses. The Fool card showing there could represent the divine masculine just feeling like they need to reach out uninhibited and just make a move, even though they might be scared of facing divine feminine's wrath. I'm already at 15 minutes, but I want to use Astro Alignment to close the video to see if there's anything else that we can get for this situation. Because there is so much Cancer and Virgo Taurus energy in both of the 15 minutes that I'm doing today. Once I do the horoscopes, because I'm doing love readings for September, those readings might also carry the same synchronicities that I did in these two videos today. So you can look forward to that. I'm going to keep it simple, you guys. So we have Chiron here at the bottom of Astro Alignment, core wounds, vulnerability, potential through pain. Where do I see pain in the spread? Well, I feel like there's a divine feminine that has been struggling with her money. So she could have like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or something about her Chiron placement is significant. She could have Earth in her Chiron. We have fire, radiant, enthusiastic, dynamic, fire horse energy. This is Aries, Leo, Sag. Those placements could be significant. But this is ultimately about a power couple as well that's not together yet. So this is saying that you two could be dynamic together. We have Venus. Your Venus sign could be significant. Venus is also the ruler of Taurus and Libra. Beauty, artistry, love. Divine masculine might have an art project that they are working on that they want the divine feminine to collaborate with them on. Sacral chakra energy. First quarter moon, momentum, initiative, magnetism. So the interesting thing about soul ties is like on what plane you are, what frequency, where you are in your journey, like with you two coming together, weaving in and out of this relationship. It's almost like the deeper you get into facing your triggers and your wounds, or the more like this person pisses you off, it's like the more you love them too. But you might have felt like this relationship was stagnant with the Chariot in the reverse, but all the while behind the scenes things were happening. The stage is being set for you to finally come into a lasting union with this person. So the momentum is gaining, especially because we have 8 of Wands here. 12th house ruled by Pisces, karma, shadow, secrets. I feel like I was saying in the other 15-minute, a lot of times, like, we tell our twin flame, like, hey, we're twin flames, we're in a soul tie, but there's nothing that you could say that could make somebody else wake up. But with this Ace of Swords here and 12th house showing, I think someone's starting to realize, like, damn, you really do have a soul connection with them. They could be seeing you a lot in their dream state. They could be watching a lot of tarot readings too now. At first, it might have just been you, but they could be watching tarot readers to gauge your tarot readings to gauge your energy, and they're basically realizing that everything that they do that's spiritual, they feel you in it. They could get Reiki healings, and the reader could be, the Reiki healer could be saying, someone's pulling on your heart chakra, or someone's in your energy. And sometimes people pair Reiki with tarot, so the Reiki healer could be picking up on that. And then we have opposition here, resistance, struggle, polarity. So in a literal astrological sense, opposition is whoever's directly across from you. And that is an interesting placement, because with the symbols of, you know, how things are connected on the zodiac wheel, the Western zodiac wheel, you know, someone could be in your sextile, your square, and your opposition at the same time. I'm gonna use myself as an example. So I'm a Cancer sextile. I get along with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn the most, but then that's the asterisk. In the square, I have Aries, Capricorn, Libra, but Capricorn is also my opposition, directly across from me. So Cancer's relationship to Capricorn, for example, very complex. It could be hit or miss. With the sextile, sometimes you love them. With the square and the opposition, sometimes this is a sign that you have a really hard time getting along with. And if you have your opposition in your chart, that could represent you, like, kind of struggling with your own complexity, which is another thing to do shadow work on. But that's all that I have for this video. I'm going to try to start the horoscopes towards the end of this month, in a couple of days. Hopefully you got something out of this reading. I feel like there was good news in this one as well, or at least for those of you who haven't really been picking up on Divine Masculine's energy, I feel like their energy came out a lot. If you like the way how I do tarot, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one, and thank you for watching.